Okay, we're gonna start out with a cup of heavy whipping cream. Try not to spill it. 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. 2 tablespoons of your sweetener. Your sweetener of choice. I'm gonna put on the lid and blend it. I have an ice cream setting, so I'm going to use that. Okay, let's check this out. We got a nice moussey consistency, which is fabulous. So I'm gonna take this out and put it in a container and let it sit in the freezer for a little while. Here's the consistency, how thick it is. I'm gonna try it out. It's good. My opinion, for my taste, everybody's taste is different. I would add a little bit more sweetener to it, but I'm gonna do it in the container because then it might get loosened if you blend it again and it won't be nice thick consistency. This is how much came out of that batch, about half of this container. I'm gonna do the recipe again so that I can have a full pint. Okay, so here's a tip. You wanna make sure that the cream is cold when you make this, because my first batch came out perfect, nice and moussey and thick. This batch came out liquid. So when you're blending it, it's a little different when you use a hand mixer because you can kind of control it a little better. But when you're using a blender to make that ice cream consistency, you want to definitely do it cold. I thought I had enough time in between to do this one and I was wrong. So it had to be put right back in the fridge until I was gonna use it again. But doesn't mean that this doesn't taste good. I tasted it, it tasted great. I'm just gonna stick it in the fridge. It's gonna have more of like an icy consistency versus more like an ice cream consistency. So that's just a little tip for you, just so you know what to expect. All right, we're checking in on the ice cream here. It's been about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna show the 2 different ones. This one's probably gonna need more. Okay, this is what it looks like. So there's a little bit that's already getting thick up here, but as you go in the center, it's still wet. So this is gonna need to stay a little bit longer in the freezer before we eat it. Unless you like cold, liquidy, and drink it like that or something. Next is our good one that was nice and creamy. And look at that. Look at that consistency. Yummy consistency. Nice and soft. You can put it in a little dish and just eat it like that. It is a nice frozen treat. So hope you try it and like it. This is meant to be 2 servings, so I'm having one right here. And I'm gonna put this on the way for another time. And this is just a little under 3 net carbs and 0 sugar. Yum!